last time I was here was last spring when it was still pretty cold and there was a lot of spring runoff down in the low area behind me, and I couldn't get past it because of the water. Well, there's several geocaches back there, and today I don't anticipate having any trouble getting up the trail. The first one is just a couple of 100 feet from here. I have reached ground zero. I've also spotted the cache. See that big flat rock there? It's underneath it. Well, there's the cache. I cannot reach it with my big hands down that narrow crack, and with a stick I was not even able to budge it, so I think it's wedged in there pretty good. Do you think I should log it as a find? I suppose if I had a crowbar I could move those rocks around a little bit and manage to get it out, but I couldn't find a strong enough large stick in the neighborhood here, so that one is stuck in there pretty good. But there's more down the trail. This area right here was flooded with water last spring when I was last here. Most of the leaves have come off the aspens, but there are still a few lingering on these smaller trees right here. Somewhere in here is a nicely hidden geocache. It's a small, and there's lots of places it could be. I've looked in quite a few and didn't spot it, so I looked at the hint, and there's no hint. So then I looked at the description, and it doesn't say much of anything about where it might be hidden. You can see there are quite a few places for a geocache. So I looked at some logs, and in recent couple of years it's about a 50-50 chance that people found it. But then I looked in the right spot, and there it was. How about down here? Looks like a little milk bottle. It's a lot like the previous one that I failed to get out of the crack in the rock. Inside this cache is a clue, a number to use to find another cache. And there's 4 caches like this out here, one of which I didn't find, so I'm not going to have that number. I'm going to try to guess what that number might have been, but I did get this one, and there's 2 more after this. Have you ever found a series of caches where you get clues like that? "10 feet from here. Lots of places to look. I better get started." I looked in every nook and cranny around these boulders and just didn't spot it. It's starting to make it look less likely that I'm going to find the final, since I'm now missing 2 clues. There's one more down the trail though. Let's go see if we can find that one, and maybe we can extrapolate or make some good guesses and find the final anyway. Plus there's one other cache out here to find. Another small cache in a pile of boulders. A lot of places to look. I finally spotted it, and it's up there a ways. Let's go. It's missing its lid. I stamped the log, but I have a dilemma here. There's the clue, D equals blank. Wonder what that could mean. Here's another view of the rock formation. Big pile of boulders really, where that cache was. There's another cache down the trail. Let's go see if we have some luck with that one. Looks like they're building a walkway across this low-lying area here, which might be wet during spring. Got some nice supports for these future walkways. Looks like it'll be pretty nice. Interesting trail construction here. Somewhere back here is another geocache, 130 feet. Nice place to explore. Cache is not over there. It's over here somewhere. Let's look in this, almost like a cave. I don't think it's in here. That actually looks like a fire pit. My GPS is pointing out here somewhere. Let's look around. I actually went into the, actually more like a tunnel under the rock, because I thought it might be back there, but it wasn't. I looked in the tree here, and nothing there. Then I thought, oh, let's go around back here. And I spotted an ammo can hiding in this nook here. And I think I have found a geocache. Let's grab it. Ammo can. There's the logbook. And a bag of swag. Let's take a look in there and see what we have. We're a long ways from the seashore, but here's a seashell. Penguin. Here's a thing that looks kind of like a geocoin, but it isn't. It's just a medallion. And there's a few other things. Let's get this log signed, and we'll put it back where it belongs. I hit it better than it was because it was kind of sticking out like a sore thumb. That cache is pretty old. The log in there says it's a replacement log, and the first signature in there is from 2006. So now I'm going to attempt to extrapolate the coordinates of the final, even though I only have one of the 4 clues needed to find it. I took a guess as to where that final might be, and I went to that spot, and it was a logical spot by a rock formation, but I didn't spot it. So then I took another guess. I ended up over here, and well, I didn't see it here either. So either I just didn't spot it, or I don't have the coordinates right. Thanks for watching this episode. Hope to see you again down the trail. Don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button down below. So long, everybody. Take care.